Little is wasted in nature. What some regard as useless, others will seize on to their benefit. This is especially true where food is concerned. This bearded vulture, in the high mountains of Spain, knows that even in the bones left from an animal's carcass, there is nourishment that has escaped others' attention. Many species feed on the blood of others. This stone marten, causing havoc in a chicken run, is above all interested in drinking the blood of its prey. Horses and cattle often find themselves victims of tiny predators after their blood. Horseflies burrow under the skin to find veins. Ticks can swell to 30 times their original size after gorging themselves on their host's back. Even more diminutive vampires are the acari, tiny mites which live as parasites on both land and water animals. Fish also have their bloodsuckers, small crustaceans which attach themselves to fins or body and live most of their lives as parasites. Stranger still are the holothurians, sea cucumbers, which feed on the decaying matter they suck in with the sand of the seabed. A similar method is employed by a much commoner animal. The lowly worm eats the living matter found in damp earth. It has been calculated that worms consume as much as 50 tons per year. Butterflies not only sift through mud for food, but also feed on the remains of other animals and excrement. Even on the surface of ponds and streams there is cannibalism. Here, pond skaters and water crickets attack the corpse of a drowned insect. Beneath the surface, an even more savage banquet is taking place. Leeches are disputing the best pieces of a dead fish with a toad tadpole. A nearby water beetle is also busy, seeking out remains to suit its appetite. A fish dies in the sea, and the procession of those who will benefit starts with a hungry crab, whose claws soon rip open the flesh. Even underwater, the smell of the meat is strong enough to attract another kind of crab, the hermit crabs, and mollusks from the seabed whose waving trunks are sophisticated sense organs. The last to arrive are the shrimps, for once eating rather than being eaten. By consuming the dead bodies of other animals, all these species are not only satisfying their own hunger, but also helping to keep the habitat clean and free from any harmful effects the corpse might produce. Birds soon learn to follow the plough for the food it turns up for them. It is waste created by humans which nowadays supports most of this opportunist wildlife. Millions of tons of rubbish attract many birds, including seagulls. Even a stork is tempted down to sort out edible remains from the refuse, as is a kite. Egyptian vultures, like this one, are also frequently seen at refuse dumps. Here, though, it has found a dead prey near its nest and shows how effective its claws and beak can be. Equally effective are the fox's teeth as it tears at the body of a dead deer in the night. Next morning, the first visitor is an unusual one, as the golden eagle normally eat prey which it has killed itself. But hunger will change any animal's habits. Next to take advantage of the feast are a kite and a crow, who fight for precedence. Once they are sure it's safe, it's the turn of the vultures. The first bird's waving foot signals to its companions that they should come and join in. They need no second bidding. The larger black vulture, a solitary bird, uses its size to steal mouthfuls from the others. Despite appearances, there is a kind of order in this scrum. The hungriest birds manage to convey their need to the rest and generally succeed in sating their appetites first. The vulture's long neck and bald head help it reach inside animal carcasses to prize out the choicest pieces. By evening, there is nothing left of the deer. The vultures, carrying as much as 3 kilos of meat in their crop, are so weighed down they can hardly fly. So, one animal's death has allowed many more to survive. Despite the seeming cruelty sometimes, this principle of waste not, want not is simply another way by which the balance of nature is maintained.